I'm saying?
Because we look at point.
We intro a certain kind of way.
Well, y'all had that camera coming from that angle.
Yeah, the camera right there, Troy. That's camera two.
Are we rolling?
I was just making sure.
Yeah, that's beat. That's
What's up, y'all? We here with another edition of Let's Talk Ball. We
He's still talking.
We were talking about some. We here. Let's talk ball. We got red. Fuck all that bullshit.
Start over.
Oh, this about to be hilarious.
Well, let's say we here with Let's Talk Ball, man. As you can see, I'm back. We here with yours truly,
Troy Duchesne.
And your favorite comedian?
I'm Jermaine Darius, your host. Well, one of your co-hosts, Harry Landry. Y'all know this. And we here with the legendary, one of the OGs in the city.
Yeah,
All time, man. No, all in favorite. He is the founder and creator, one of the co-founder creators of
Comedy Gumbo.
At Highland. No, I want to make sure I said it right. Comedy Gumbo at Highland Wolf every Thursday.
Yep.
A headliner, you can see him all over the city, and maybe your city too. The one, the only, the legendary, the incomparable, bad boy, RedBean.
We got claps on the soundboard.
Yeah, we have a soundboard. We usually clap, but
we hit the button and it clap. So we had to make sure we still gave you your claps.
Yeah, I mean, they do have, post production. So.
You think you can afford that?
You think we can afford claps when we could just give them to you for real?
Yeah,
That was free.
I ain't in the hood on the West Bank. What's the rent here?
Man,
25?
25 what? 100?
this the rent?
Yeah, you think what's the rent here?
13. 25. I wish, Jesus Christ. I wish.
This house too good, Section 8. This is.
You know what I'm saying? How you feeling today, RedBean?
I'm good, man.
Thank you for being here with
Hang
us.
out with my young proteges.
Yeah, man. You heard me?
Yeah.
You really was bestowing a lot of wisdom. I wish that everybody could have been here to see all the wisdom that you, after the jokes you cracked when you first walked in.
Yeah.
And I just want to say to everybody, when RedBean got here, I had just woke up and I was hungover as hell. Happy Halloween. When you're looking at this, it will no longer be Halloween, but it's Halloween now. I was hungover last night. He come in my house and just started talking about, you ever had somebody come in your house and start talking about all your shit and you hungover and it's just like, what you want from me?
Tell me about how you was when we came in this morning.
This morning, nigga, at noon? We came up here at noon.
Yeah, tell me how you was when we came in.
Bro, I saw that you had ended up calling me. Beating on my goddamn door, RedBean. I wake up, I'm pissed. I'm like, who could be beating on my door at this time of morning?
Right.
I'm like, it's Troy.
It's
I'm
high
like, why you here so early? We supposed to not be shooting till like 12, 1 o'clock.
It's 12, 1 o'clock.
Nigga thought I got a head start from the 90s. He thought I started walking from
Bro.
the 90s.
Nigga walked last night.
I'm so delirious. I don't see you immediately. I'm like, did Troy walk here? Uber wasn't the first thing popped in my mind. The first thought I had was, did Troy walk
Troy,
here?
would you spend money on an Uber to get here from the East Bank to the West Bank?
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't. I'll probably get that head start walking.
Nigga trying to catch somebody who heading that way,
I was still, if Harry wouldn't hit me up, I was still thinking about how I was gonna get here. I probably was gonna send him that text like, yeah, I ain't gonna make it, Jeremy. Y'all record this one without me.
You could have put your bike on that RTA.
You gotta have a bike first. Yeah, you gotta have a bike
first.
You know how
have a bike?
I got them
Skates?
I use these.
them Lamborghinis.
I use these.
Nigga said the Lamborghini.
Yeah,
The
them
Lamborghinis is crazy.
Yeah, them Lamborghinis.
I feel like Nature Boy should be your mentor.
I'm joking.
No, that's no.
Niggas, I'm gonna send you the Nature Boy class.
I'm already on that pack.
Nature Boy 50 don't even know how to put the car in reverse.
Hell yeah.
Nature Boy don't miss a show though.
When he gone,
Don't miss a shit.
I'm gonna be hosting Comedy Gumbo. Nature Boy gonna hand it down to me.
But Troy don't miss show either. Troy don't miss no show. Say what you want.
Get where you
Troy
gotta
don't
get.
miss no fucking show.
And I love that
be there on
about
time early.
Nature Boy for the Greyhound, the Baton Rouge. I said, go ahead.
A Greyhound of Baton Rouge.
Enjoy yourself.
For a show?
Yeah. Like you said, you ain't missing the
I
shit.
ain't miss that. I would have been right on that bitch with him.
What?
Nature Boy told her a bus to Arizona to do a show.
I thought you was about to see Africa. Huh?
What kind of bus they got?
What busted?
What bus they got on down?
that Nature Boy the truth.
Nature Boy really dedicated for real.
I mean, when you think about it, all you gotta do is probably cross the Panama. He can walk that.
You performed out of country before?
No, I never performed out of country.
Okay.
I was almost 500 pounds, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, they ain't putting you on.
You got about 3 seats.
Yeah, he got to buy the whole row.
I'd be on that for like
You gotta buy.
You ever peed in that little bit ass bathroom?
That's a small bath.
Yeah.
He got a piece standing
a
outside the
small
bathroom.
Stand in the aisle.
He in the cockpit.
Niggas said, matter of fact, people get on the plane.
Coordinate a message with the pilot.
Dope.
So now,
How long you been doing comedy, B?
well, that is relative because a lot of times people say how long they've been doing comedy, but what is your starting point? Like for me, when I started doing comedy, there were maybe 15, 20 comics in the city.
Right.
And so if we did a mic or did a show or something, it was few and far between. One every month, one every 2 months. So do I count that? Because if I count that, then I can say, well, shit, I go all the way back to college when I did one show.
Would you count it?
Real. Me personally, I only would count once I got booked.
Okay.
That's how long I've been doing comedy.
Okay.
Because in reality, you've been to mics where they have 40 people holding a microphone. Are they comics, all of them? Nah. So, how do you define what is your start point?
Okay, so when did you start getting booked?
I actually started getting booked. I did a show. It was an audition for the Las Vegas Comedy Festival. And I had been doing some kind of shows, but this is like an actual comedy club. And so I like to use that as like when I first started doing comedy. Because I did Comic View as an open micer. Ain't no fuck I was doing.
You did Comic View?
I did, which I always tell y'all not to do, new material.
Right.
On Comic View.
On Comic View is crazy.
On Comic View.
How'd that go?
You must have liked that material.
It was good, but it wasn't good.
Who hosted? Who was hosting at the time?
Bruce.
Ooh.
And the new joke I did was something like it was of course about me being fat. And I kind of spun around and I said something about doing comedy all the way around or something. It was, but it was something I thought of right then and there.
It wasn't none of those that we've heard before, right?
Kind of.
I said that was 30 years ago. I'm pretty sure them jokes.
It was 96, 97, 98, 99.
84.
All of my
Jesus
jokes
Christ.
come from some form of life experience that has been embellished significantly. And so since I'm still fat, I still do.
So
So
yo,
you really took them sheets off, you did.
So this is how.
that boy balls really hit the toilet water. That's crazy.
Nigga really got blue balls.
But this is how that joke came about. I had gotten out the shower. Fuck y'all if y'all laughing already. And the towel stayed up, but it was tucked under my stomach because I was almost
crazy.
500 pounds. It didn't lock up. You know how
That's kind of convenient when you think about it.
Yeah.
Well, you got to find little ways to make it work.
Facts.
And so I said, damn, that's something in there. So that's where
So what the fuck you was eating to get almost 500 pounds?
man.
Because I seen your high school picture. You was a big buff motherfucker.
It was comfortable life.
Comfortable life?
Yeah, y'all gonna hit it.
Too many women.
What?
500? I ain't hit no 500 pounds, son.
No, comfortable life.
Oh, okay.
Look at Nature Boy used to be your size. Now he
Nature Boy ain't no big ass thing.
It happens. Like you didn't gain weight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Thank you.
It happens. I'm just keeping it real.
I'm thinking you looking swole, brother.
keeping it real.
You
I
looking
know
swole.
I'd have these some weeks.
You got the weights in the yard. I don't know how they still there because we in the hood. But you got
Ain't nobody working out in the hood. I can leave. This is wrong with you black folk. Y'all don't like working out. Work out. Because I got my dumbbells sitting outside and ain't nobody even stole them yet. Y'all just not even interested in working out.
I didn't know that. First of all, I didn't see the weights, but
I used to work out.
I see his strong ass song.
Twice a day I played football. And at some point, either it starts to hurt because you're older or life happens where you got other responsibilities.
And
So
You had a pregnancy
idea
scare?
of going work out versus getting some rest or getting some me time, some fun time, it kind of shifts. And then of course I was doing comfortable shit. I was boiling crawfish at 1 o'clock in the morning.
And
boiling crawfish.
And that's sober.
I'm
You
about
wasn't
to
even
say-
high.
I ain't never. I was drunk once in my life. I never liked the taste of it.
Yeah. So you must was getting some real money if you be buying coffee at one day. Yeah,
That's stipend.
That's some
You
rich people
probably getting
activity.
Stipend.
Yeah,
You went to college off a scholarship?
Yeah, I went to college.
Athletic or band or what?
Athletic.
Okay.
Mother-
I don't know. You look like you look like the whole of tuba, motherfucker. I don't know.
That's egregious.
I don't know. Bass drum. Whatever.
What position you played? What position you played?
No
I
stack.
played offensive guard in college.
Offensive guard.
Yeah.
All
I think
right.
that sound about right.
Huh?
That sound about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And
We can.
in high school, I was a tackle.
Mhm.
I was 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
But in college, that's short.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a guard and a center.
That's short in college for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6'3", 6'4".
Them niggas be 6'5",
football?
6'7".
For football
6'8".
tackle? Yeah, them dudes be,
Them dudes be big. They be basketball center big.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Yeah.
I thought that's for huge. I'm 5'7", so I don't know, whatever. That's why I tell jokes.
You was good. You was able to pull. You was able to get around and pull. That's
In
good for-
college, I always started. So I went straight from high school to starting in college. Was All-American at a junior college. And then I ended up going to Tulane. And
So was
we
it
broke.
so was it the hoes? What happened? Why didn't you?
why you ain't go to the
what
league?
happened?
Why you
Was
ain't
it the cocaine?
Because I went to Tulane at the time. And
Should have went to grammar.
Being at a university is a lot of politics.
Mm-hmm.
So not a lot of pros or, you got to be bad to go to a losing team to say, oh, I want this guy.
Mhm.
You're not getting on TV. You sleeping?
I'm good now. I'm good. I cover my mouth. Not
I ain't gonna lie. I miss my microphone. I kind of just want to go grab it out the box and hold it.
Yeah, so you at at a university that's not winning. We I had beat Deion Sanders, Florida State beat us 17-14.
So you played against you played against
I played
Florida
against
State
Deion
Deion?
Sanders. I played against Brett Favre. I played against Brian.
that was Southern Miss or Ole Miss? Brett
Southern
Favre.
Miss.
Yeah.
Brian Mitchell.
God damn.
He was with USL. USL beat us that year. Played LSU. Yeah.
Y'all was getting that spank by everybody, huh?
Yeah. It wasn't, but it was different.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so no defensive linemen that you like no people that went to the league as defensive linemen. You didn't play against nobody.
I did, and that's why I was like, damn, how his ass made it? I beat his ass.
Yeah.
He went to Atlanta, and I was like, they were actually two players. One guy, he recruited me at LSU. He was my recruiting person. And when we played, I had gotten the best of him. But now he's a defensive line coach in the league.
Okay.
So was Tulane like the best offer at that time, or was it what you
It
thought
was the
coming?
best thing for me because I just was like, I never really played football because I wanted to play football. I played football because I was able to play football.
Yeah.
And so Tulane just had better packages.
Yeah.
We had a condo. It was promised that you'd have a better education. I graduated with a 1.95. I didn't get my
What you went to school for?
football. I just was chilling.
I'm saying like no, like what were you studying? Obviously nothing, but like
social science.
social
I was
science.
studying in that. So I graduated in '91.
God damn.
Damn.
Fuck y'all.
Shit.
So yeah.
Fuck.
Your ass wasn't born.
I wasn't even gonna
Nope.
say nothing.
I wasn't born.
Don't say
Fuck,
that.
none of us were born. You were born in 91?
I'm the oldest one here, and I was born in '93.
Fuck.
Right. And so at that time, they just wanted. Well, I'm not gonna say Tulane because I don't want to give them a bad rep.
Yeah, shout out Tulane. They watch the podcast.
Yeah. Okay. And so
Not this one. This RedBean got anything to do with it. they gotta let y'all know this is Let's Go Ball presented by RedBean.
What? Real shit. Like a motherfucker.
it wasn't Tulane. It was just that era.
Mm-hmm.
It was Prop 48. You had to be eligible to play football. Like before stuff started shifting, motherfuckers was at in college didn't know how to fucking read. They just knew how to play football, and they were getting passed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so shit had to start changing. So they said, okay, if you, that's why I had to go to a junior college, because even in high school.
So you couldn't read?
No, I couldn't.
Huh?
read.
You sure?
I didn't go to hell.
Grab me one of them books.
Nigga got one. Nigga said,
One of them high educated books.
nigga said, if you can read a full page of Harry Potter,
Harry Potter.
I can men all this.
Read one of these pages. I know you read Pimp by Iceberg Slim.
ALS. You said ALS,
Trick
ULS.
baby.
Hey, what you know about that trick baby?
I'm just saying that is.
As a matter of fact, you know what?
No
Yeah,
Tolstoy in this bitch.
I appreciate you for appreciating my collection, because these niggas don't appreciate my books.
But
I
anyway,
always say I appreciate your books.
so you know, it was all about just staying eligible.
Yeah.
And as college is transforming, so when we were in college, you got 4 years, and sometimes you get a red shirt.
Red shirt,
You
yeah.
didn't start your first. So that was 5 years.
Nah, this ain't like that, nah.
My 5th year, I was like, look, I didn't already graduate. I got on I'm just chilling. My first semester, I took one class that met on Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
I was chilling the whole semester. Then my next semester, I took one class.
They let you have one credit for a semester?
Yeah.
When you caught that football, they could do it like that.
That nigga RedBean was doing his ass some blocking, boy. That boy ain't give up no
independent
sex.
Studies, I did whatever, but yeah. But now it's kind of shifted, like you were saying, where athletes are using that 5th year to get a free year toward their masters.
You could play in college for 10 years now.
Like I was in college, and he is younger than me, D.A. Jason Williams.
Mm-hmm.
His era
Mm-hmm.
is when they started using that 5th year to work toward their masters and stuff like that. So now you're seeing a lot, and it's working. Like the Prop 48, you had to be eligible to play. Now you're seeing smarter people that's actually using their talent to actually get a real degree and to be able to do something other than play football.
So what made you get into comedy?
I was always funny.
Right.
Debatable.
So so now what made you? How did you start?
So I was doing a show. You know what? Let me back up.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a guy. So Tulane and Loyola are right next to each other.
Right.
So this young dude, his name Eddie Francis.
Mm-hmm.
He used to hang out on our side, and we were cool. And he was actually hosting a show that, if you've ever been to the French Quarter, I don't even know if it's still there, but it was Walgreens, and before that it was called the Fashion Cafe, and he used to do a show where models would do different things every week, and so I would come go hang out with him, and he and this woman, Rose Bratcher, they were like, hey, we're starting a comedy troupe, and we want you to be a part of it. So I started doing sketch comedy, Saturday Night Live type comedy.
Okay.
And we would do that all over the city. And like I said, back then they didn't have a lot of mics, they didn't have a lot of rooms, they didn't have a lot of comics. So this one particular night, which is kind of right around the corner from the Howlin' Wolf, was this place called True Brew. And Ken Jeong, he was...
Who?
Ken Jeong, that's the doctor that he also a comedian. He went to what, Tulane? Or where he went?
He was doing his residency, I think, at LSU.
I know that boy talking about
For
the
context,
lead,
is this like
North Korea.
late 90s, early 2000s? Like,
Oh.
I would say this was about 98.
98? Okay, cool.
98. It could be later, but I think it was about 98. And he had an open mic there. And
That's crazy.
Loose Cannons was scheduled to do a skit there.
That's what y'all was called?
Loose Cannons, the comedy troupe.
Loose cannons?
Yeah.
He used the cannonball, I'm assuming. Edit that out. You got that.
No. We're gonna leave it in.
Nigga said you was the cannonball. That's crazy.
The cannonball is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that was wild. So
So
I wouldn't let that nigga get on my stage no more.
with some of the, he'll be
I was last night. You said I was
That been going up at 1 in the morning.
That nigga gonna perform for the Ghost of Harlem Wolf.
Yo.
Thank y'all for coming out.
Oh my God. All right. Troy, you still back
Wait
up?
for everybody to leave. Then you go up.
Thank you. Glad y'all came out.
Oh,
Troy?
This is performing for the chicken. The ghost of the chicken that used to be.
you said the chickens in the crowd, you remember?
Nigga said, oh, you going audition for Howie? That's a tape. You going to your tape, man?
So anyway,
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
he didn't have a lot of stand-up comics. So he was like, hey, you think you could do some stand-up? I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure I could do something.
So he brought you into stand-up comedy.
He brought me into stand-up comedy. He was like, so what do you want me to bring you up as? I always thought you had to have a stage name. I always thought you had to have a stage name. I grew up listening to LaWanda Page. You know who that is?
Nah, I do not.
You ever watch Sanford and Son?
Yes.
Yes.
That's Esther.
Esther. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And she was my biggest influence,
Yeah.
as opposed to Richard, Red Fox, LaWanda Page. Like I used to tell all her jokes in elementary school. I even got suspended one time for telling one of her jokes in elementary school. And so I had watched a roast with Kevin James. He was roasting B. Arthur. And he was dirty, but I didn't know anything about what a roast was. I didn't know they were extreme.
Right.
You know, I was like, damn, that's Kevin James. He's dirty, so I can be dirty.
Kevin James, one with the from King and Queen.
King and Queen.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
'Cause, you know, he clean cut.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, damn, that's Kevin James. He could be that dirty. Well, shit, if he could be that dirty, I'm gonna be as dirty because I wanted to tell LaWanda Page type jokes. I didn't want to tell Bill Cosby type jokes.
Yeah.
I was just, you know, I've been telling nasty jokes since I was in elementary school. So, he said, "Who you want me to bring you up as?" I said, "Bring me up as Big Nasty."
Big nasty.
Big Nasty.
You see how happy he get when he say big nasty?
Why was that your first thought?
Because he was big and nasty.
I was just gonna talk about shit that LaWanda Page
Man,
and
just
Red
nasty
Fox,
shit.
just nasty.
Can I be medium nasty?
I feel like you already are. Sitting on this fucking
Nigga said, you already accomplished that.
Don't do myself for that. Don't do my.
orgy couch.
Nah.
Nigga said, fuck your favorite comedian, nastiest comedian. But he's like,
After RedBean, of course.
I just don't like
You got to pay homage.
I might
Facts.
be doing something.
Big
nigga
nasty
said,
crawl.
Kevin.
Big nasty crawl so Sean Freeberg can walk.
Ain't nothing that happened on this over since this been up there on the wall, so it's fine.
Yeah, because you got to know I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I don't need Harry and Troy seeing what I be up to.
I listen and judge. I listen and judge. I do
Fuck
both.
around, look up, y'all niggas' faces, be like,
Be like,
And so that was the birth of my stand-up. But I had to think about it, like, because, you know, that was the beginning, and all y'all have aspirations of doing something one day. And even me doing Comic View, they wasn't going to bring me out as Big Nasty.
Right.
So I said, you know what, I need another name.
what's your crazy? You have like your craziest story that you can't say on camera, like in your comedy adventure, like whether it be like a show or with a venue or something that happened. Like, what's your craziest story you have?
Shit, they got a lot of crazy. I didn't tell y'all this journey.
Tell us.
So there's it's always with me and Carrie B.
Shout out Carrie B. Yeah.
Shout out Carrie B.
Shout out
You
Carrie
gotta
B,
have
man.
Carrie B on here,
And sometimes Nature Boy.
Whenever he can make it.
If he start walking,
if you start walking now, boy.
Which one I want to sell first? All right, so there's one particular show. This was the show I fucking was ready to fucking choke the fuck out of Nature Boy because
Oh my God.
he didn't know how to drive. So we had this show in Mississippi. It was Bay St. Louis, Mississippi, and it was like in the hood somewhere. So we go to the show. And we're waiting for people to come, but nobody came. It was like 2 or 3 people. So we end up having to do the show. Whenever you on the road, do your show.
Yeah, I'm about to say we just had a show in Shreveport, and it was
Like maybe like 4
I
people.
had to do a show for the staff.
You did that too. We did that too. Yeah, we did that too. Shit, fucking right.
Were they Korean?
No, they
That's
were
crazy.
These
yeah.
were blacks. These were Negroes.
I had to do them for Korean. Didn't even understand. But anyway, so when we get paid, we leave, and we find out that someone had tried to outrun the train, and the train tracks led to the show. So somebody had tried to, in the train, hit them, cut the car in half. They had to be heliported, whatever you call it, to the hospital.
Heliported.
And so we leaving, we seeing all this destruction, but we still got to go over the train tracks, right? And so the police out there, and he's waving us through, and the street is this way, and the train tracks are here. So I'm turning left, and I see a train coming. And they're still waving me through, like, come. But I'm looking at the train like, man, look, you see this train coming.
You don't see what happened to the last nigga?
Right, you see what happened to the last.
Okay, that's gonna go. Yeah.
See what happened to the last security guards.
Right. So I'm looking at the train, but I'm still going because he's waving me through. But the street came back like this, but I thought it was just a left turn. So I got stuck on the tracks. And so now we stuck on the track, which was perfect because had those tracks not been there, we would have went over the cliff into the prairie.
Jesus.
And so I get out the car, I assess the situation. I say, okay, maybe we can push the car off the track because I was stuck. I couldn't go and drive or reverse. It was just spinning. So I said, maybe if we push, the tires will get a little traction and it'll go over. So Caribbean, of course, with the biggest
Pushes, yeah.
Tell Nature Boy, all right, we're gonna push, put it in reverse, and we get off the tracks and be on our way. Me and Carrie be pushing.
Went back to your college days.
This motherfucker did not know how to put the fucking car in reverse.
Oh, man.
He didn't know how to, he had to pull it and down.
Yeah.
I was like, get out the fucking car! I was fucking mad, boy.
What year was this? You got Caribbean out there pushing the car.
Like I said, this was in our younger days.
All right.
Gary B was in his 40s.
Oh yeah, it's early 2000s.
Yeah. And then we had to get a tow truck, and Elvis Presley, actually, yeah, he was on the tow truck.
Elvis Presley?
The Elvis impersonator.
And he,
So check it
He
out.
told us all
So like, did he pull up like in Elvis mode?
in Elvis mode.
That's crazy.
That would have pissed me off.
That would have
They
pissed
even
me off
gave me a
extra.
breathalyzer because they thought I was drunk. Because I'm like, whatever, dude. All you gonna get is pizza on that bitch because I don't drink.
Pizza is crazy.
and you really let nigga wave you onto the train tracks.
Yeah.
I think that cop probably was responsible for the last nigga getting hit.
He got hit on black people in a minute.
Nigga say, oh, there go one. Hey, come pull up over here.
Nigga say I can't.
Stay right there.
Nigga say we can't lynch him, but let's get him hit. Don't worry about it.
I was so mad at Nature Boy for not knowing how to do that, bro. I wanted to choke him.
Oh, now I got
Let y'all
the
know,
craziest
if we
car
ever in that
stories.
situation, I at least know how to put the car in reverse. I know how to put
Okay,
the car in reverse.
don't put it in drive and hit us, bitch.
No.
I'm gonna wait, but then let the train pass. Don't worry about it.
You know how to drive stick, RedBean?
Yeah.
All right, so you know how when your starter go out, you could
Push started.
you could push start it.
One of my first cars was a Subaru Justy. 1989 Subaru Justy.
1989 Subaru Justy. All
Cost
right,
me $250.
$250.
And I bought that bitch off in installments. $50 a month for 6 months.
Dog.
That was the best car I ever had.
I was born in the wrong generation.
No.
I would have paid
Nigga-
3 cars.
Nigga said it was $250. It took me 4 years to pay that bitch off.
That was my favorite car, boy. That was
Dog.
my favorite
Nigga
car.
say he had 8% interest in that bitch.
So peep game. So for those who, like, if you never drove stick before, so you can push start a car. Basically, You get your homeboy to like somebody to push it and get it rolling, and then you just like come off the clutch hella fast and go on the gas hella fast and slam it in the first gear, and the car cut on.
Well, it should have been at first time.
For real? Well, fuck, I was making it hard on myself.
Yeah, because when you push the clutch in, it's almost like in neutral.
That's why I used to fuck it up so much.
Pushing it, and it's in first, you just pop the clutch.
That's about to make the story make way more sense. So my dumb ass is like doing it all at the same time instead of just having it in first. So it wasn't working. So what happened is, so Seth used to push my car up my mama's street, and then we would drop the clutch, we'll get it started. When we finally get it started, the car is on all day. No matter what me and Seth's doing, the car stays on. We're going in the stove, if we're going by a girl house, car stays on all day. Don't turn off until we go back home. So we get to the gas station in the front of Woodmill. And not thinking, have it turn the car off. The gas station don't have enough runway for us to really like get a good push and roll going. So we're gonna have to push it into the street. And there's traffic coming. So we legit only got one chance to get it right, or we gonna be a car facing this way while traffic is going this way, going about 50.
Oh, Lord.
And we've never got it on the first try. But that's why I be telling like young folk, when you're young, you feel invincible. I would never do that shit right now.
Right.
It wouldn't even cross my mind as an option. I would call somebody. Somebody come help me. But I was 21. It's like, fuck it. So it's like, you want me to push? I'm like, hell yeah, bitch, we about to get this bitch first try. Bro, I'm sitting in the car. I should have just had it in first. That's what was wrong the whole time. That's why I never got it on the first try, because I'm trying to time it. Bro, says push the car. As he's pushing the car, I see there's a red light right there. I see the light change, turn green, and they coming. But I'm like, we already pushing. We just gonna have to nail it. Fuck it. So the cars flying by, there was like a little gap, in between the cars, enough for my car to fit in. Says pushing. He push it, get it rolling. He jump in the car, and we're in neutral, just rolling into the street, in the traffic. And I dropped that bitch, vroom, vroom, and we took off. Boy, if I wouldn't have hit that shit.
Yo, dead like
That ain't shit.
What was your first car?
Dog.
Chevrolet Cobalt.
Yeah, I can't even tell you my first
It was a
car.
07.
I done had 3 cars, and I can't even tell you my first.
You done had 3 cars?
Yeah, I had 3 cars. I drove each of them
Matchbox?
one time.
Well, you ain't handled that.
No Matchbox car?
No, they should have been. The me I spent my money.
But the Hot Wheels.
My first car, my mama gave me her old Chrysler Laser.
I think that's what I had a Chrysler.
And that bitch ain't had no brakes. I used to drive that bitch with the emergency brake. I'd just be like,
You probably had a woman that'd get up there and right with you.
that bitch, it was red, right? And you know when the car oxidized and it started
what
turning
that
white?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you get air
Okay.
up under the paint, so it starts to turn cloudy.
Okay.
So anyway, I said, no, this did happen by accident. I spilled some transmission fluid on it, and where it was white, it was bright red. I said, oh shit!
You
So I
got
went and
transmission fluid all over your car?
all over that motherfucker.
I sound like that's a nice color.
I went to Circle K and got me a can of transmission fluid. Boy, that bitch was sparkling.
Man.
But I still had to pull the emergency brakes.
Yeah.
But my backup plan, if I ever had to slam on the brakes, is I was gonna throw it in park. Cause you think you throw it in park, that bitch just
gonna stop.
So I was coming off the from Metairie to that Porges exit, and the ramp was here, and it dipped down, and right when it dipped down, I saw nothing but cars. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't gonna be able to stop because the emergency brake don't stop you like that. Threw that bitch in park. You know what that bitch did? That bitch cut off and kept going.
I'm gonna show you a fault.
Nigga say park your ass.
I wanted the transmission to drop out that bitch.
Nigga said,
Man,
Dog, what the
car cut off, so now I can't steer. Fortunately, I didn't hit nobody, and I just whipped that bitch into a parking lot, like right on Claiborne.
Dog, people really be riding around here. My first car was a 1993 Buick LeSabre.
God, Jesus Christ.
Got it for free.
Yeah.
They said my next door neighbors, the guy who it was for had passed away, and it was just sitting in front of the house, and they was like sending it off to like go be crushed or something. And I'm like, what's wrong with it? I was in high school. I'm like, what's wrong with it? And they're like, oh, it need a new alternator, but we ain't got nothing to do with it. It was
yes, indeed.
I said, alternator? I could come up with $150. Like, look, if you can fix it, you can keep it. That was my first call.
All right, so I'm trying to find this post from comedian Pierre, but he was basically saying how he not performing for niggas no more.
I agree.
So I'm trying. Let me find it.
Y'all saw the post where the comedian was asking like, why don't you repost flyers of shows that you on? And the comment section was heated. Nah, a lot of people don't repost flyers. As a person who has a show, nigga, y'all repost the flyers when y'all on the show. But shit, people, my point, nigga. Like there be a lot of times I have people on the show, they don't repost the flyer. Even if like I'll post it and tag them or whatever. They just like, if you put my face on something, I'ma help you promote it as much as I can.
And if it's that simple, like so it's so different now because of social media. But you know, if you repost or if you remix and add, you know, a drop or something to it, yeah, I can see that. But you know, if you're up there like Pierre or if you're up there like DL, you know, let's look at the contract.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is that within my contract? Either you want me to be a comedian or you want me to be a promoter. I can't be both. So
I'm talking about like locally. Like everybody around here just struggling trying to get people into shows. Like it's a collaborative effort.
Right. I'm about to say
at this level.
I definitely what you
go ahead, say what you doing.
Now I was gonna say I definitely think, you know, if locally we definitely should be reposting at least a drop. I know
trying to help each other out, especially if we're gonna be on the show.
Each other out, even if we're not on the show.
Right.
You know, if something come in your feed, right? Push it out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really on social media a lot because I do it for a living.
Yeah.
So I be seeing people that be on their phone all day. So if you like one of those type of people and you come across, push it out. It's only gonna help you in the long run because you never know. You pushing that out may build that show, and so the next time when they ask you to be on it, because you help push it out,
it
now
may
you
be
have a
better for you. When I was reading the comments, a bunch of people was just like, I don't repost flyers of shows that I'm on because a flyer post is a low engagement post, and I don't want to mess up my engagement.
That's stupid.
And that was a constant theme. I heard a lot of women say that they don't repost flyers.
It's stupid because people are using social media as a second income. Yeah. So if that's gonna mess with their engagement, if that's gonna mess with their money,
I get that. If it's I ain't making no money off Instagram, so that's probably why I said it's stupid.
Yeah, because Troy already reposts my stuff.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, Troy.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
When my first repost pop up, I don't even look. I'm like, Troy, my dog.
Right.
But I found the post. He said, I've come to a painful conclusion. My comedic genius will no longer allow me to perform for niggas. I've noticed I get a fluid response when I perform for a room full of mixed ethnic people of different ages, 25 to 70. They get my brilliance and wordplay. Niggas have fed me well, and I'm thankful. This is a long ass post, but
we understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I understand that. And I wouldn't say niggas, but they're different rooms. You know. There's, like you said, the mixed room, then there's the all black room, there's the Hispanic. Like, there's a lot of diversity. And so, what I have seen, you know, in a lot of some of these rooms, you can get away with hack shit just to get a laugh. And sometimes some of these comedians that's been performing in these venues for so long, they think the joke that they've been doing all those years, like hiding giraffe pussy, is theirs. But they'll say, "Oh, I'm hiding giraffe pussy," and they'll be like, "Ah, that shit's so funny," but this shit been out for 40, 50 years.
40, 50 years, yeah.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So then you go to another type of room and you say, I'm higher than giraffe pussy, and they be like, yeah, we heard that. Make us that's not funny.
Right.
So you have to find your audience, what your niche is, and then go after that audience. Whether it's gonna be, you know, doing old ass hack jokes, or whether you're gonna create some new shit. Like you can look at Larry the Cable Guy, you can look at not what is his name? Michael Collier. Made a living off of telling hack jokes. Right? A lot of Larry the Cable Guy shit was old internet jokes. A lot of Michael Collier shit, old internet jokes, but it's the way that they delivered it. So you just gotta figure out who you're gonna be as a comic and what is your niche. Who are you appealing to? So Pierre is saying, you know what? I like this type of room better because this fits my style.
Have you felt like you found your niche?
I like mixed crowds. I like mixed crowds.
So, question, right? You spoke about the hack jokes. Do you feel like, or do you believe those hack jokes work better in the mixed or white rooms, or as opposed to like with black people? You think like there's black people involve a certain level of creativity that you have to approach when you're in a black room?
Again, I wouldn't say it's a black or white thing.
Okay.
I would say it's how you feel like that joke is gonna appeal to your target audience. You know, because you can tell a hack joke, you know, higher than giraffe pussy, and put your own spin on it.
Okay.
So maybe the setup is the higher than giraffe pussy, but the joke is something totally different. Or maybe you just want to do some like high-minded shit, and they be like, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
I asked you that.
Set up punch. We just want to set up punch.
I asked you that because it's like, you know, people always say, or I always hear, you know, you just gotta find your audience, but it take, at least I feel like I've been doing it for, in 7 years, it's not a lot, it's not even a decade, but it's like, it's hard.
Jerry Seinfeld said, you are who you are. Your age is your age, so you basically are a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
Doing comedy.
Facts.
And you are a year.
2, yeah, I'm about to say year 2.
I'm fucking with you.
But yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
You remember.
They're terrible. You can sound them terrible twos.
Facts.
Some badass little kid.
When y'all first start out, just have fun.
Yeah.
Because the shit you're telling now, you're not gonna fucking tell that shit.
Right. Shit, we going about what you said when you got your first booking. That mean, if I said that I made 2 years in the summer, if we're going about my first booking, I make 2 years in January.
Right. See, but you got your first booking within the year you started doing it, right?
I started doing comedy in the summer. My first booking was the Heat Wave show that Chris did at Comedy House
first booking
in January.
He opened for Sinbad 2 weeks into doing comedy.
That's crazy. How? Well, we gotta get him on that.
Had to do 30 minutes.
Had to do 30 minutes?
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks?
I don't know if I would have been done 4, 5, 10 years and got 30 minutes.
But I don't know what his set was like.
Yeah.
But the atmosphere was conducive for comedy.
Yeah.
You know?
So it probably was easier, but they were more open to him.
It was a little bit easier because they didn't come to see him,
right?
But they came to see something funny, as opposed to like a free open mic. Where you're like, oh, we'll just step in this motherfucker. Oh, he not funny. Next,
right?
Next. They're like, you know, a lot of times comedy is not about being funny. There's a whole other shitload of shit that goes into it.
Which one do you like more, stand up or acting?
I like stand-up better. Because it's you against the audience.
Yeah.
You know, and it's your words. If you're acting someone else's words. And that's why I be telling y'all about writing. Like, you get to control every word. Just like when a writer does a play, they get to control every word. And then the actor, has to do those, especially in theater, you have to do those words verbatim.
Mm-hmm.
They have what's called a theater, what is it, a line manager or something like that, a script manager.
Mm-hmm.
And they will write down if you change one word, and you will get deducted in pay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because they feel like the writer has flushed out, just like when you do a joke. You flush that bitch out. You haven't yet, but you flushed it.
You tickle.
You flush it out until it's exactly the way you want it. The words, the timing, the action or the beat. And that's what y'all get to do, when you're doing that joke. Like when I talk about being fat at the buffet, I make sure I turn to the left because I'm bigger from my profile than when you look at me straight on. Fuck yeah.
I think they could.
Niggas, they can't tell how big I am. You tell now?
So yeah.
What's your favorite city to perform in?
Favorite city to perform in?
The Highland Wolf.
No, not necessarily. Sometimes for me, and like I'm 57, and so some of the stuff that I was able to get away with, I can't get away with anymore. Like I used to do a joke about fat women, with the thong, and you shouldn't wear a thong because this is real shit. I was walking past not Burlington, Lane Bryant, and I saw a thong on a hanger. That was a big ass fucking thong. It was a big ass fucking thong. So I embellished it. I said, if your thong fits on a hanger by itself, leave it in the store. If it comes time for you to do your laundry and you gotta take your thong and tuck it under your chin and fold, because that's how people used to fold sheets.
Right.
I don't do it anymore because now people are so fucking sensitive. I can't even talk about me being fat. They're like, oh, you're not fat, King. Oh.
It's not fat, King.
Don't worry, I got you, RedBean. I'll be in the back like, that nigga big as hell. I got you, brother. I ain't gonna let them do you that.
Thank you, bitch. So, but if you go in some,
you really don't know what to do with your hands.
I do not know what to do with my hands.
I think he's looking for shit there.
I'm just in this bed. What'd you say, RedBean?
That's him holding the mic stand.
Yeah. You think I'm a mic stand?
Nigga says, so how do you feel?
And so you kind of. So I had taken a lot of that stuff. I used to do this one where I hadn't done this in so long. Going down on.
You can do all your shit on here. You ain't gonna get canceled for this.
Right.
We're gonna keep
All
out
three of y'all. Thank you.
Man, shout out to all three of y'all.
10,
10.
11,
We
12.
got 58 subscribers.
The fuck?
Trying to tell you.
Well, faithful watchers, we don't have
moving
58
on.
faithful
I
watchers,
used to
brother.
do a joke about eating or going down on a retarded girl.
That's crazy.
And I used
Wow.
to do the no this your ass.
Oh man.
Bring that joke back, please.
Hey, what? I was like, I think I might like that one.
Yeah. So you can't do that shit.
Yeah.
Midgets.
Yeah.
It's midget. I know y'all heard me do the 69 with the midget one. Now you gotta say little person, which kind of takes a little
Take a
bump
little
away
weight, yeah.
from it a little bit. But shit.
Sean know about bump.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's wild.
You go down.
Not if I'm RedBean.
That's crazy.
You go down to one of them country, rural areas. And
So I want to ask you, what's your least favorite place to perform then? Cause you ain't never say your favorite. You ain't never say your favorite. You said all that to say.
That's what he said. You go to one of them country places where they like that shit. You know, like fuck, say that shit.
Yeah. See
I
that.
like where I can be totally mind.
Yeah, you totally you. Yeah.
Like, cause I go from high-minded or high, brow shit to way fucking stupid. I used to do one joke. This was around 9/11.
My God.
And I said, if you want to find out, because they had some Arabs or some Middle Eastern people living in the area. So if you want to find out if he was a terrorist or not, ask him to play Jenga. And if that tower comes down, when that tower shouldn't have came down,
You got you one.
right?
Yeah.
Y'all just opened that bitch and he pulled and it came down.
That's funny. Yeah.
Watch it. So, you know.
That's a
Don't
pretty
worry.
good joke.
You know, the world ebbs and flows. We been ebbed back to.
That probably would have went stupid on like if you just hold your phone up and say it. That shit probably went go stupid. You know, internet will take that shit and run with it.
Oh yeah, they gonna try to cancel the fuck out you, but
Yeah.
I did it. Did I do it?
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna
I
report
didn't.
that boy a page.
I take the Comedy Central special, a pilot.
For was it like for a certain
They were gonna do a New Orleans comedy themed series.
Yeah.
And then we taped it at La Petite.
For all 15 of y'all?
No, it was just I did the first one. I don't know who was gonna do the next one.
So at that time, right, when all this happened, was that, you know, you see the first set of 98, 97, 99. Was that pre like the Shotty Feel Good era, like those guys started to come in, when Moxie's and those guys?
Those, even like we know now, we have a lot of division. You know, we got this room versus this room, this demographic versus this demographic. They still had that going on. So
for 15 people,
Yeah.
and these 5.
Don't fuck with them 5.
Yeah.
Them 5 kind of go back and forth.
Nigga say you really
and that was limited. They had Blowfish, Peter Bizzo, Shotty Feel Good.
Rest in peace, Blowfish.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, all right.
Nigga
They
said,
had
he rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rude Jew.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those guys all kind of started around the same time, but I don't even know where they started at.
Right.
And then you had me, even Caribbean. We didn't start together. Caribbean Nature Boy had their own little section at the Sweet Lorraine's.
Dang.
I was at True Group,
Okay.
and so I was with. You know, some of the and Nature Boy would come, but Caribbean never came. And then they had another group who were the seasoned comedians at that time, which was Fat Nat and Brother Randy. And Fat Nat, that motherfucker, he was a hack, but he delivered the fuck out them jokes. So that motherfucker, he doesn't do comedy anymore.
But so you said it like he was gone.
He said, man, rest in peace, Nat. He at his house, but.
I didn't know shit about comedy, but when I saw Nat do it, boy, Nat was a fucking pro. When Nat did Comic View, he lit that fucking room up. Yeah, it was all 3 floors. We did that the whole film.
All right.
And he lit that bitch up.
So I want to ask you, how do you determine? How do you decide who's a hack or not?
It's already decided when they do the joke. That's already been done.
Okay, I got you. Okay, that's because I always hear people say, you know, that's a hack. I just never knew what it was.
Sometimes people say something like black versus white is hack because it's been done to death. No matter what type of joke or what the material is, just because it's black versus white and it's gonna get an easy laugh, then they might call that hack.
Black people walk like this. White people walk like that.
So that's hacky. Or if you do a joke that's why the turtle crossed the road to get to the other side, you tell that shit like it's yours. That's a hack. Fucking Nat.
Well, I think so. I think with those, even if you find a different way to approach it, like a quote unquote hacky subject,
It's all about entertainment.
It's like women talking about their pussy.
We will call it hack because we're comedians, and sometimes we do it from a position of hate. Not hate like we hating on the motherfuckers because they getting laughs, and we know it's easy to like, oh shit, I can go out and do the same thing.
Yeah.
Get those laughs.
I really took time developing and writing,
But then
put it in ChatGPT.
you got the audience that came. Were you putting jokes in ChatGPT?
Yeah.
That shit ain't funny.
You is an inside joke. You know,
Yeah.
you would have to been sleeping.
But the audience is fucking rolling.
So you gotta watch that.
So you know,
he don't watch
it's
the show.
like it's like if you go to a band like the Blue Nile or somewhere, and it's a cover band, and they doing fucking Luther Vandross, so they doing.
So that would be considered hack.
It would be,
Yeah.
But that's a whole genre. Cover bands.
It's a whole. So.
But yeah, you can't go get on stage and do Delirious though. Like if you went to your show tonight and was like, I'm about to fucking do Delirious, 10 minutes of that.
No, you're a joke thief.
Yeah. Somebody be just shot your ass.
We had a comic that did Delirious.
That's crazy.
He was an open micer.
Open mic is a crazy term.
He did Delirious jokes.
Yes. Verbatim.
Go in and Google. Stupid. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. What?
That's crazy. That's bold. That's a different type of bold.
I know a Bigfoot when I see one.
In his era, people were probably looking at Robin Harris like, motherfucker, that's Red Fox. Motherfucker, that's this, that's that.
Well, they say he was famous for stealing jokes though.
Yeah.
Like a lot of I've heard that
Robin
before.
Williams too.
I'm about to say Robin Harris or Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. Well, Robin Harris did it too?
Yeah,
I didn't know
Robin
about
Harris did it
Robin.
too.
That's crazy. I know Robin Williams did it, but I ain't know Robin
Yeah,
Harris did it.
Troy be stealing Rex jokes all the time.
Yeah.
Nigga say I told my story, made his story.
People will steal your jokes.
Yo, that
Yeah, I
shit
don't know how much
funny.
time-
The rule is,
He said run straight through.
once you put it on TV, it's yours.
You know what's crazy? There was
Damn,
a
I ain't got
famous
no jokes.
there was a famous comedian I was with at Funny Pages. You know who it was, and that person was accused of stealing material, and I heard that person was addressed about stealing the material, but at that point they had took the joke that they stole and put it on TV. So when a person approached him about it, I was like, "Yo, you steal my nigga?" Was like, "What you gonna do about it?"
Exactly. That's the deal.
And it was like, "Huh?"
I knew, yeah.
That's why I make sure
Yeah, like what? That's crazy. You a bold motherfucker.
Yeah.
jokes mid, performance live. Yeah, you can't perform these bitches like I could.
That's crazy.
This my thing with my jokes is like, bro, I be crushing shit. But like my jokes ain't
Like
amazing.
aluminum cans with you.
Yeah.
Niggas got long cans.
You know, we've been on the tell lately. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like niggas can take my jokes and go be funny with them. I make them jokes funny. Them shits, yeah, alright. They're a means for me to get on stage and showcase my personality. I want to get better as a joke writer. But like, you can't go crush with my jokes. Because what makes them funny is me.
Yeah.
Them bitches not amazing. It's something I want to work on about myself, but
Let's say you did a joke, right? And you did a joke for Kevin Hart in front of Kevin Hart, like your wedding joke or whatever.
all right.
And Kevin would be like, "That's a funny premise." You think Kevin Hart gonna tell it better than you when he take this shit?
Yeah.
That's kind of hard though.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Like we talking about like if a local nigga took your shit, he
That
would be
shit
able
not
to.
gonna be
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hit the same.
Yeah.
It's a parallel, like
Yeah.
You right.
we're talking.
But like a Kevin Hart take your shit, you can be like, damn, I ain't never found a joke that good. What the
that
fuck?
fucker, I want to sleep with a white girl joke. Oh yeah, tell that shit. You know,
Yeah,
like
tell that
somebody
shit.
on that level would tear that joke up.
Deion Cole.
I'll be sitting there like, damn, I left buku meat on the bone on that
Fact,
joke.
and that's happened.
Fact.
Like you might like it happened to me because a lot of times I don't know if they still do them because so many comedians they used to do contests to open for some of the bigger
You
comedians.
say Keenan presents?
So that was some bullshit from jump. He just probably put his name on.
Yeah, he wasn't even. He probably, yeah, like you said, he just probably just put his name on.
I ain't gonna lie, no offense to Keenan, bro, but most the fuck I would go on something trying to impress Keenan. With, he ain't even a comic for real. What the fuck? I'm like,
Keenan is a beast.
Is he?
Never say that shit.
all right,
stage?
well,
He don't have to be on stage, but his
Now I was just asking, has he on stage? I know he a beast, like in his lane.
as a mentor,
Yeah.
as a comedy mentor,
Mhm.
and all the shit that he knows.
Yeah.
well, yeah, from that aspect,
feel
what I'm
you,
saying,
man.
no, cool. But like, Keenan can get on stage with me though. I ain't worried about that.
Oh, he fucking destroyed.
Okay, you say so.
Fucking destroyed.
Okay. A lot of niggas say that. A lot of all right.
Nigga said, man, get the stage and the mics and the lights.
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
You
A lot
about to
of,
go verses? Yeah.
yeah, a lot of niggas say that. All right.
If it's you Keenan already has the name.
Audience,
So
yeah.
he could go and say 1, 2, 3.
Boo Boo got that.
All right.
Yeah, Duck Goose, like you be saying. You just do that.
have to earn every fucking laugh. They giving him.
I don't mind doing that though. You've seen me do that time and time again. I don't mind doing that. That's not a problem. But I say this, out of all people, I'm the least worried about Keenan. I say that. I'm not worried about Keenan. But respect, Keenan and Kel, love you. You're a legend.
Shout out to you, because
But-
also.
But keep it on SNL. Just keep it there. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Man, about to clip this up and at Keenan like a just to get eyes on this.
Clip it up.
But again, like I said,
Nah, we ain't gonna do that because you know what happened to Chris Red.
Nah, man, at that boy.
What happened to Chris Red?
No, we can talk about that.
when you. We'll
We can run it. That's what
This feel like a comedy class. I feel like I'm supposed to have like a notebook.
For real.
should. Yeah.
Supposed to be writing this shit down.
On the tape.
I rewatch it and take my notes down. We on RedBean podcast.
For sure.
The Red Sofa with RedBean.
The red sofa with red bean.
The
Nah,
Red Sofa
I'm
with
like,
RedBean
for
is
the
crazy.
thumbnail for this, I'm gonna take a picture of RedBean and just slap that bitch right in the middle right there. Fuck it.
It probably was a darker red, but now it got so much.
It was actually a lighter red.
Nuts.
It seemed like it's getting.
You in this nut stain, Red man. God damn.
Cause he know a freak sofa. Cause he a freak. He know what he looking at.
You have an
Might have seen
obsession with
White
nut
and
stains.
pink, man. Red, man.
Boy. How long we been running for? I would think. I would think you had it on the
Getting
phone.
to
I'm about to.
last episode, y'all did that the starting five question. You guys asked him that same one about the comedy and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like that question actually. That and the shit you do with the
Build your feet.
yeah. So we could do them right there.
Build a beat.
Yeah, build a comedian, stupid.
Yeah,
ass.
build a comedian.
Yeah, so we could do those, and then I'll say how much time we wrap up.
I mean, wrap it up.
'Cause you say Robin coming for 3, huh?
Yeah, Robin get off school at 3. Now we running. We had an hour right now though.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, we
Still
could.
on?
Yeah. What's still on?
This right here,
Just right here.
Oh.
the little GoPro. Yeah.
Still see a red button? Red light?
Yeah, it's still counting up. 63 minutes.
I bet you. Yeah,
Well, like this one's still on.
That's the red right there. I see the red on.
Mm-hmm. Also 63 minutes.
We could have him chop this part up, this little part that we at right now.
All right. So whenever you're ready.
Yeah, whenever Sean sit back down, we gotta go.
Nah, we lit. Man.
Is it? Do we get that area?
Nigga say you sure we can do 2 episodes? Face that nigga.
Does it get that area too? Or is it just getting all this?
Just getting all of it.
Nigga like Terry Crews.
Fuck this bitch got going on.
She got a nice handwriting. I give her that.
Sick of my goddamn.
She got therapy.
So there's a font.
Yeah, she done started going. She done started going. Nigga, I'm going to get the Seagrams. You drinking Seagrams?
It don't matter.
Yes, sure it does. No, I'm just
Nigga say how you got therapy and still be a terrible person. I'm
That's crazy.
Nah, she just started going. She hit me with that bit. My bad. We take breaks and refill our glasses and talk shit about people. So you just sit there.
Okay.
So
edit this part out.
let's edit this part out. But she hit me up randomly. It was like 2 weeks ago. She was like, I just wanted.
You needed a coaster for this table.
It's polite thing. I'll just be polite, man. I don't like.
Oh, being polite. Oh.
Yeah.
It's an aesthetic thing for me.
Aesthetic. Oh.
Not necessarily you gonna fuck up my $15 table that I got from Walmart that you just screw the legs in. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna keep that part and I'm gonna post that.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Coaster costs more than the table.
in
That's
facts, that coaster set was more than that table.
that's crazy.
I used to have this same fucking table in my studio.
Where you still you at?
It was it was under the Claiborne Bridge. Not the
Okay.
Claiborne, the Broad Bridge.
The Broadbridge. Oh my god.
Yeah, take your time. I have nothing better to do with my fucking life than to watch y'all drink.
Nah,
You was bestowing wisdom on the next generation. There is nothing better to do than that. You know how like you label a woman, you make a child, and then you gotta like that child is to, your legacy. This is your legacy you're looking at.
Oh, great.
One day we're gonna be like, man, RedBean, what he taught us. When I'm accepting my awards, I'm like, I remember when RedBean told me this.
We're gonna give you a lifetime achievement.
Yeah, through us.
That's great.
I'm gonna be at your funeral. Pass
We're
me.
gonna do all the things that you weren't able to get to. We got you.
I'm gonna be the first nigga on hop on the casket.
I'm gonna get the 600 pounds just for you because you didn't get there.
Crazy.
I got you. A legacy continues.
Well, he ain't gonna live much longer after that. But he gonna join you.
Gonna be next week.
He ain't gonna live much longer.
As soon as nigga hit that 600, nigga said, man, it's a shame what happened to Sean.
Nigga be like, you know she ain't got no foot no more. Nigga say, nigga was trying that wheelchair.
You know what you always is wearing pants? That's real legs under there.
That's crazy. Nigga say that's crazy.
Real legs is crazy.
Real legs, nigga?
Hey, what if
Red be like,
we had a this whole time and we never knew?
I ain't gonna lie, Red took his leg off. I'm gonna pass off. I'm like, what the fuck?
Me too.
Yo, RedBean, I was like, well, I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Just lay that bitch across his lap.
That's gonna fuck me up in a way that I've never been fucked up before. Like, he walked so good in that bit. Like, he don't even walk like his prosthetic. He walked so good in that bit. He got every tendon. That's
I
crazy.
love the way that we talk about it like it's real.
Like, he walked so good in that bit, bro.
You do walk good on it, though.
So they have this. They have a show called Starting Five on Netflix where they follow around 5 basketball players. So we put a spin on it, and we want to know what 5 comedians you would watch. They follow them around like stuff like 5 comedians.
But RedBean don't like nobody.
Nigga say Charlie
Me,
Chaplin.
Caribbean, Nature Boy.
Nigga say Dylan.
Thanks.
Any comedian.
Of any era, they did a lot.
Yeah.
I would definitely Lucille Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Lord, I don't know who that is.
I'm sorry, what?
I have no
That
idea.
nigga named it Victorian ever. Comedian.
That's from I Love Lucy.
Nigga say William Shakespeare. No, I really don't know that.
That's from I Love Lucy.
Yeah, I love you.
Okay, try.
Definitely.
That was in black and white. Too.
Pig Meat Martin.
I'm about to look all these.
This nigga name is Slaves. Nigga said,
Turkey-neck Tim.
nigga said, catch a Freeman.
Nigga, not pig.
Nigga say Sancho Payne.
This nigga look like a slave.
Lord Jesus, nigga name is Slave.
How would y'all?
Nigga.
Y'all doing stand up and y'all do y'all research?
Now I gotta do my research.
I don't know these people, boy.
First of all, he gonna be following him around. That nigga just hum all day.
That nigga come on a banjo.
That nigga like he was in sentence.
Think about it.
Fuck.
In that era, of all the shit that they were going through,
That'd be
how are you able to say, let's go to a comedy show?
Yeah.
And let me be funny. That's the part that I want to see.
Yeah.
Like, because you have challenges. Like, maybe you missed the bus.
Right.
So
If I caught that motherfucker.
now you gotta, because we're entertainers.
Yeah.
So we don't get a pass, especially if you're booked.
Right.
Like you can miss an open mic, but you can miss a Jorge show or somebody that's paying.
All right, we gotta post this motherfucker.
Nigga say you can miss a whole head show.
If you're a book,
He don't book us, fuck. Post that shit.
if you're a book,
Mm-hmm.
and you got in a fight with your girl,
Mm-hmm.
or your daughter's sick, or it's your
I
you
ain't
got
got no
children
daughter.
yet? Okay, I didn't think nobody's fucking. But if you
That's crazy.
You'd be surprised.
That bitch Troy said, I'll have you know.
Nigga say actually.
Let me call him.
if we do a callback, that was actually a hack joke. That I just did.
Yeah.
So, say you book. Here's the date. Then your daughter comes with a note. Hey, we got this to do at school. I got mine. They don't give a fuck.
Right.
You gotta be at that show.
Yeah.
And you gotta perform.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So
I didn't have my fair share of badass arguments before I had to get on stage.
Boy. Whew.
yeah.
Lord Jesus.
I told my girl if we gonna argue with me after the show, not before.
Shit.
Some of my least.
you would hope that would happen. But
Yeah, I mean, it still never happened. We still argued before, but fuck yeah.
Some of my least favorite sets was after I got into it with a woman.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'd be like, nigga, that's that one shit. Like literally like
Yeah, because that shit still be on your mind. Yeah.
I be trying to make it a point to do good in times like that because it's like you said, life gonna happen, and just like almost getting in the habit of making a practice of after shit happen, making sure you can show yourself
I'm about to say,
I can perform like that.
I don't think you have a problem at least acknowledging it while you up there.
Yeah, that's true. But I like when I did Sakina show when I for the Capricorn.
You don't need to acknowledge it, but some people do. Like I would assume, I would say that comedy is like a conversation. So not even a conversation. It's just like however you feeling at the moment, you should be able to still go up there and be like, all right, I'm going through this, but just the funny thing about it. You know what I'm saying?
If you can make it funny, yeah.
You can make it funny.
But not everybody can do that though. Not everybody
can do that. I'm just saying some people are really good at comedy and can do that.
Yeah, if you can make it funny.
I don't bring it up. I just like try to channel it and be like, I know that's what I'm talking about, going at it.
Yeah.
Like motherfucker, like going crazy, and then like you got to go up there and.
Yeah, smile. Yeah.
Nigga, Jungle, I killed that bitch.
Yo, well, that's what I just did.
I'm actually about to go to jail.
Nigga be here in a minute.
Lucille Ball, Pig Meat Markham.
Oh Lord.
Who else?
That's a slave name.
Pig Meat. I know Pig Meat went through some shit for his show.
Nigga said pickle tips.
Yeah.
All right, who next?
3 more.
I would do it.
That could be some black and white cameras.
Mm-hmm.
I would like Leroy and Skillet.
All right, Leroy and Skillet.
For sure. All right, cool. Yeah, Leroy and Skillet.
That's gonna count as 2.
Tell me who Leroy and Skillet
Leroy
is.
and Skillet or Leroy and Skillet?
You ever watch Sanford and Son? So when he had his friends over, Leroy
Grady and them?
Skillet.
Leroy.
Grady.
Okay.
Whitman Mayo is his name.
Okay, cool.
He was a Sanford and Son's full of the comedians, huh?
Well, he
Oh,
used
so
to make sure
Leroy
he
is
hired.
his son, right? Leroy's Ray Fox's son, right?
No,
Who
that's
was
the
Ray
Ron
Fox?
Wilson.
What was his name in the?
Lamont.
Excuse me.
Okay. You dropping all these older references. I'm trying. Okay.
Actually, Sanford was actually Red Fox's real name. John Elroy Sanford was his name, and his brother was Gary Sanford. That's why he would always say, "I'm Fred G. Sanford," paying homage to his brother.
Okay. So Leroy and Skillet, did they do stand up?
They did. They did team.
Oh, on stage duo. Okay. All right.
Skillet was. Have you ever heard of a zoot suit?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
It's just like a over exaggerated suit where the lapels might come down to here, and he had a big hat.
Yeah. Yeah, I never heard that. Yeah.
Okay.
Skillet created that.
Okay.
He was always stylish, and Cab Calloway. No,
I've heard of that name.
he was a conductor. He was a black conductor. He made the suit.
I'm gonna show my grandpa this episode.
Yeah.
But all right, so that's Lucille Ball, Pig Meat Markham, Leroy and Skillet, and one more. Who else?
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle
would be one person.
What they?
Yeah, because
They're one act.
They one act. Okay. All right. So
I like, because I know that there was a big transition from Pig Meat to Red Fox, Flip Wilson, and then of course, from Flip Wilson to Eddie Murphy, and from Eddie Murphy to Chappelle.
yeah.
Like there were constant changes.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever listen to anything done by any of the comics prior to Lenny Bruce winning his lawsuit, Lenny,
I know that.
they had to be clever. Like, Red Fox, there are 7 words you couldn't say on television.
With your man,
George Carlin.
yeah, George Carlin too, yeah.
Right.
Actually, yeah.
So
You talking about that with nonsense?
they would do stuff with, a play on words. Like Red Fox did a horse racing joke. Like, and
I love that
name
joke.
was Dick and Pussy, and Dick is following Pussy.
Pussy
tripped over,
Dick-
Dick fell in Pussy.
Dick is all over pussy.
So it was dirty.
Yeah.
But because you could be arrested after the show. That's what Lenny Bruce used to get arrested every time he would do his show. You get arrested for cursing. And so there were all these different transitions. There was the different times that like I said, pig meat, like what was going on then. And then you had Lucille, who was just a fucking genius. Like we talked about words and blocking, and like she would spend days making one scene work because it had to be perfect. It's like, that's why I be telling y'all, like a lot of times y'all might do a bit that you hadn't worked out. And you're like, oh, I'm working on new shit. You ain't worked that one out. Totally. Like I'm still working on fucking jokes. Like I said, take some shit out, because I can't do it as much anymore. So now I'm still working on a joke that I might have been doing for years.
Right.
But now I have to evolve it. Does it make sense to this generation? And so I like to see that in action, like when it was happening.
Yeah. That'd be fire. I'll watch that.
Yeah.
So before we get out of here, we're gonna build the perfect comedian. So the characteristics are delivery, fashion style, comedy style, work ethic, and physicality. If you have any characteristics that you want to include, you could do that as well. So first one is delivery.
Delivery to me is it's a cross between Dave and Kevin, because Kevin's a storyteller.
You gotta pick one.
I like storytelling, so I'll
Kevin?
pick Kevin.
Okay. Yeah, I always say this is a weird one, but I still keep it up in fashion style.
Fashion style, you always, I was pissed when you came to my show with fucking shorts on.
I was not planning to perform that day.
But you did. Whether
Nigga put you in timeout.
Whether
I wore blazers to that show one time.
Whether somebody paid to come to your show, or whether it was a free show, or whether it was only two people in the audience, whoever that audience is, they made a conscious decision to make you a part of their night and a part of their life. And we talked about this when I said to go out on stage, even before the audience fills up, and say, this couple right here is on their first date. This couple right here, it's their 30th anniversary. This is a graduation or a birthday party. Like whatever it is, because those people are coming to your shows, and they may not expect or know what to expect, but they know to expect something. And so I think that you should always have some type of style that shows that you're a professional.
Now, which comedian would you incorporate this style, their style, into this perfect comedian?
I don't think...
You can say yourself, to be honest with you.
No, he shouldn't.
Sean said no. Wait a minute.
I don't think that matters.
Okay.
Because...
You want me to put non-applicable?
Nigga said,
In that city. I mean, it's
nigga said no.
No.
Nah, just put John Witherspoon on that one.
So if we look at
You got a
so we
cord.
look at Red Fox, we look at that era. They had the suit, the tie. Because I mean, back then people cut the grass with a fucking suit on.
They did?
They didn't have tennis shoes.
You wear your old suit.
Yeah, they didn't. So, but now, this is your style. You always wear a hat. Maybe. I don't know.
Right.
But is it a fresh hat? Like if you're taping Comedy Central, or if you see like
I will have a fresh shaved head.
right, you got a fresh shaved head. You know, if you wearing a hat, it's a new hat.
Right.
If you wearing tennis shoes, it's brand new shoes.
Right.
If you look at LeVar Walker, his whole outfit is brand new. Right.
I wanted to ask, speaking of LeVar
But
Walker,
it's not a suit. Right. So you looked at Eddie Murphy when he did Delirious, he had the leather. You look at Dave Chappelle, he had the one-piece jumper. You looked at Kevin Hart, he had the jacket, the shirt, you know. But it's not necessarily a certain style, but it's your professionalism that you're bringing.
So, I'll wait till the
Just
next
right
battle of
professionalism
LeVar.
right now.
I was gonna put Flip Wilson era. Comedy style.
Comedy style, like I said,
Storytelling. So all right, you can't use Kevin anymore. Who else would you put?
Yeah, I put Dave in there.
Dave.
Dave or Chris Rock?
Huh?
Dave or Chris Rock?
I like Dave, because Chris Rock is funny, but you can tell it's written for him. You know.
Like someone else is writing it, or
Yeah.
okay, interesting. Okay.
Work ethic.
Work ethic.
We gonna name another slave.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I can't.
Martin Luther King.
I can't answer that because I don't know them personally to know their work ethic.
I mean, how many?
we
They
could say-
put out a lot of projects. If they, somebody got a special. If they put out a special every year, if they in a movie every year, like how often do you see them?
I ain't got shit to do with work ethic.
Why don't?
Excuse me.
Bernie Mac was on the road 300 days out the year.
That's a fire work ethic.
Can I finish?
Yes.
Oh, this episode, Comic University.
Facts.
He was on the road 300 plus days out the year for 20 years before anybody even knew who he was.
Yeah.
So had he not gotten famous, nobody would fucking know that. So that's what I'm saying. It's hard to answer that.
Yeah.
We can say, oh, he's done movies. Well, he's done movies because he's hot now, right? And when's the last Kevin Hart movie?
Yesterday.
He was popping them out because when you pop, everybody wants you. Now he could be reading a ton of scripts, but ain't nobody calling him no more because now the new person is hot. Now they might switch to what's that white boy name? Matt Rife.
He said Matt Reefer.
They might want to put him.
300 days a year, bro, for 20 years is crazy.
It's crazy.
I couldn't imagine crushing 300 fucking shows a year for 20 years and not be known.
Who said anything about crushing?
And sometimes you don't.
You're crushing at least. Let's say you're good. You're doing let's do 250 shows a year. You're gonna crush 200 of them bitches, I would hope. For 20 years? You know how many fucking shows that is? You know how many people seen you? That's thousands and thousands and thousands of people that seen you. And to do that much work and still not be known, conceptually, is crazy to me. I get it. I understand it, but like, that's wild.
That's a lot of work.
Look at Dane Cook.
Oh, I was just thinking about Dane Cook. That's my sleeper goat.
Dane Cook revolutionized, like he kickstarted damn social media.
Vicious Circle is one of the best. Personally, Vicious Circle is funny as fuck. I know people give Dane Cook, the one where he was like in the circle. He was like, I don't know. RedBean probably gonna say that Pygmy did it back in the 1900s, but like that was the first time I seen somebody do like in the circle, like the crowd is 360, and like to work that like he did and them jokes.
85 Soldiers did that at Smoothie King, I think.
Yeah, Kevin Hart did it with the Irresponsible tour. He did the same thing.
But yeah, he cooked that fucking
and,
shit. And
Zaynab Johnson, I'm sorry, she Muslim chick. She did that too.
Nah, you good. But like people give Dane Cook a hard time. Like he was just like you say, like hack or he lame or like whatever people feelings about him. But for that one special, Vicious Circle, that nigga left Earth.
Yeah. He put in that work.
It's always one time. I feel like we all have. Like I have our leave Earth moments. Like you gotta have a good.
He
leave
left Earth on that
moment,
bitch.
man.
And he became the hot person, and that nigga was doing all the movies and shit after that. Like,
So the last one is physicality.
That would have to be Jerry Lewis.
Jerry Lewis. Let me write him on too. Amazing.
That nigga going back. Nigga said Christopher Columbus.
Moses.
Nigga said Jesus did turn water into wine.
Okay.
Red Bean, I need you.
I don't even know what modern comic is doing physical comedy, man.
Marlon Wayans. That's the first person that comes to my mind when I think of physicality.
No, he said like modern. I don't know, David Collado.
Nigga said David Columbus.
Yeah. All right, that's been another episode. I'm glad, but all right, so
Now you have to look at like physical, like Chevy Chase.
Okay, yeah, I know. I got you.
He said that joke there. He used to tell. We used to drop on the goddamn floor on the stage.
Not even Richard. Like you want to say
Scared the
Richard
shit out of
had
Sess one time.
Physical comedy?
Richard did some. Richard had some physical elements in what he did.
Not like
Yeah, doing coke.
Well, no, even like on stage, like he had like still some level of physicality.
is Martin physical?
I
wouldn't
would
say.
I would consider Richard more physical than Martin, in my opinion. But just from watching them
Yeah.
on stage.
All right. Well, again, we appreciate you.
Last question. Because you said something about shorts. Do you know where that originates from? Was like this no go on like wearing shorts on stage? Like do you know where that stems from?
no, that's just personal. Because again, when I was coming up, I was based on the Johnny Carson, which was you get on the Tonight Show, you get a TV deal, you book more people. All that's changed now. So you come and do your what's that boy name, Iglesias or whatever.
Gabriel Iglesias?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
wears
shorts. Yeah.
But again, that's his style,
Mm-hmm.
and it's brand new, it's nice, and he's presenting it. So that's just me personally, but not some of the shorts. These they I just left the gym and I just came over.
But I only asked because that's not my first time hearing that. Trix once said that you go in Vegas and with shorts on stage, you wouldn't even pay you. So that's why I was trying to figure out.
Vegas. It's about the entertainment aspect as well, and a lot of
Because they're big entertainment.
a lot of them bookers are old school.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I figured maybe if you knew where that cultural mindset stemmed from. I just
People
want.
just associating
Yeah.
shorts with
Casuality.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay, cool.
We should start wearing suits on stage.
When we get suit money, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
when
wear a
we
suit
get
on
some
stage.
suit money.
This is the best I'm gonna do for you right now. Yeah,
Right.
fuck with this and holla at me. I ain't got
But we
too much
thank
going
you
on.
again for being a guest on the pod. Red.
No, we thank you for having us on
The
your
baddest boy, man.
After the I can ask now. Okay. Well, he said I'm gonna cut it out anyway. But all right. Do you remember
I'm not
when?
editing.
You're right. Okay, so I was gonna wait till you turn them off to ask. But okay. You remember when LeVar Walker came to Holland Wolf, right?
Yeah.
How much time did he do that night?
More than he needed to.
Give us an estimate. Give me an estimate.
I would say 45 to an hour.
That
Yeah.
nigga did a special.
He did 45 to an hour at the Holland Wolf.
At the Comedy Gumbo.
Comedy Gumbo.
So I wouldn't know how to classify LeVar's tier, what level he is. But as you work with more professional comics or more touring comics, you will have some that might go to the Comedy Cellar. Like you might see Dave Chappelle at a Comedy Cellar, or you might see Mark Norman at the Comedy Cellar. So if you see Dave Chappelle and Mark Norman, Dave Chappelle might do an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah, facts.
Mark Norman, not on Dave's level, so he might only do what they told him to do, and then he go to the next club. And so LeVar, in his mind, could have been, I'm Dave Chappelle at the Holland Wolf. and y'all are Mark Norman. So I'm gonna do whatever.
Yeah.
Plus, he went to Xavier. He's from here.
Yeah, I love it.
Carrie B got him in the comedy.
Yeah.
Started doing it at Sweet Lorraine's. And then he moved to Atlanta.
Why are they not doing comedy at Sweet Lorraine? I mean, I talked to one of the sound guys at Sweet Lorraine. They said they should be bringing it back soon, but why? You don't think comedy should be going on?
No, because it's a jazz club, and that's how Paul, who is the owner, that's how he runs it.
Well, it hasn't. I feel like culturally, comedy and jazz, music
Ain't
and.
nothing to do with it.
I'm saying, have they not run hand in hand at a lot of points?
No.
Right? Because the same guy you would see like in the Flip Wilsons, those guys would be like around the same circles with the jazz music, and sometimes they would play some of the same, and they would have the comedians bring those guys up and do a little.
We just talked about Sweet Lorraine.
Okay.
It's very disrespectful when it comes to
comedy.
Okay, my bad. Okay, cool. Then. I'm sorry.
And disrespect will not be tolerated on Let's Talk Ball. Paul.
So when Carrie B used to do
My bad.
You got
when Mike there, they had jazz
Ain't never gonna Sweet Lorraine.
after the open mic.
say bye.
So Carrie B and them would be doing the show, and Paul would let the band go up and do sound check
That's
in
crazy.
the middle of the show.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
So that's what I'm saying.
Nah.
Okay, all right.
You don't want nigga to play with us like that, because you know Harry liable to flash out.
Nah,
now we
definitely.
holding Harry back.
I believe Paul. Mind you, Paul. Paul,
We're gonna turn to Sour Harry.
I'm like, nah. Mind you, Paul.
All right, well.
That's
we,
good.
we definitely. I have. This was a
Thank
good
you for
episode.
having us on your podcast.
Yeah, thank us for having us on you.
Yeah, no, thank you. Appreciate you, OG. That's why we wanted to have you on, man, for all this game you gave and
For
bestowed
sure.
upon us. We're gonna have a pod after the pod too. We're gonna talk about some more comedy shit.
If you're a real comedian and you ain't watched this, then you probably not seeing this message. So
So you're
never
probably
mind.
not a real comedian. Yeah, you probably.
And you probably ain't like that anyway, and you don't get booked like that. So forget you. Don't worry about it.
My
But
bad.
yeah,
We like to talk.
Clip
we
this
like
up,
to talk
Troy.
shit.
Yeah, this has been another episode of Let's Talk Ball. If you're new ball, let's talk ball.
And we out.
See y'all next time. Yeah.
bitch.